Good morning. Jesus is Lord. Thank God the Word works. We've been talking about, does God want you to desire, ask Him for, be interested in receiving material goods and things on this earth? And I've been giving you scriptures about things, but you know, those don't really say specifically material things, and you have to have the Word on it in order to be able to have faith for it. So the Lord directed me to this. Galatians 3:13 through 14 says, Christ hath redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us. For it is written, Cursed is everyone that hangeth on a tree. Now listen to the rest of this. That the blessing of Abraham might come on us through Jesus Christ, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. So he's talking about that the blessing of Abraham might come on us. On who? It says, if you be Christ, then are you Abraham's seed and heirs according to the promise. That's Galatians 3:29. So that clarifies and that qualifies you to receive the blessing of Abraham. Well, then you have to go back to the blessing of Abraham in the Old Covenant and see what belongs to you materially, because this was a material blessing. I mean, just the next chapter after God blessed him, it says, and Abram was exceedingly rich in cattle and silver and gold. So this was a material blessing. God didn't do away with that blessing when we got born again, when he established the new covenant. No, we have all of the blessing of the old. I just established that. Plus, we have the blessing of the new, which is the spiritual blessing of a new heart and a new mind and God dwelling in us. See, the blessing of the old covenant couldn't change men's hearts, but the blessing of the new covenant not only gives us all the blessing of the old, but it changed our hearts and our minds, and God now dwells in us. How awesome is that? But don't forget that the blessing of Abraham belongs to you. So I'm just going to read a few of the things, and you'll find in Deuteronomy 28, I think it's the first 14 verses, have to do with the blessing of Abraham. You can also go back and see everything that he said to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, even David. You are the seed of Abraham, okay? And heirs according to the promise. So listen to this in Deuteronomy 6, verse 11 and 12. Nope, that's not 11 and 12. Yes, it is. Okay, it says, and houses full of all good things that you fill not, and wells digged that you dig not, vineyards and olive trees that you planted not. He says those things are what he's going to give you in the land that's flowing with milk and honey. So we will have to continue this tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Remember, Jesus is Lord. Thank God the Word works.